Alright guys, we took a little trip. We're here in Colts Neck, New Jersey at one of my favorite places ever. We're hanging out with the homie Chris Knapp. Say what's up, Chris?
Yo, what's up?
His little spot in his town has the best breakfast sandwiches. What's this place called?
General store, Colts Neck General Store.
Okay, we came here just for these sandwiches. That's the only reason why we're here.
No driving, just sandwiches.
Tommy would be drinking chocolate water.
Yeah.
I feel like all our fellow New Jerseyans are gonna be so let down that I didn't get a pork roll.
Did I get a pork roll?
No.
No.
No, I still need to try a pork roll. I've never had one.
You, oh my goodness.
You and every other New Jersey person right now.
A pork roll.
Alright, so the logic was Tommy drove the truck and trailer up here and I was supposed to be able to hang out at home and film an extra video or two and spend more time with Nicole. But instead I spent like a full day at the airport because my flight got delayed like 6 hours. Because Newark Airport, your weather wasn't that great. I hate to break it to you. I'm no scoping a drift car right now. Any of you guys from New Jersey will recognize this Wawa at the corner of Road and Road that leads to E-Town. That's a good thing. And we're here. So Stonebeck is actually renting out the track today and a bunch of the CT and Northeast homies are coming out that I haven't seen in a while. So it's gonna be fun driving with everyone, especially with the R32 on this track. I haven't really gotten to test it anywhere else other than the skid pad. So we'll go fast. All red everything. All right, we're about to head out on track. It's been a while. Curious to see how this thing will shred. All right, let's see how she likes it. I forgot where my handbrake was. Driving this track with a right-hand drive car. I'm probably just gonna be hanging out in second gear. So I'm kind of worried about having a lot of blow-by issues. So what we're gonna do is every couple laps go and check out the catch can and see how much is filling up. There are some possible solutions, but for right now we're just monitoring it and making sure that it's okay. And I gotta get better at the second and third shifts and figure out when I really gotta use them. Alright, so we got a little bit better there. Before I was trying to stay away from redline because that's what's making all the blow-by, but I think I'm just gonna have to just learn to accept. I'm gonna do another lap and then I'm gonna go and check the blow-by situation to see where we're at. That way I have kind of like a 4-lap benchmark. Gonna have to enter really early. Still overcooking it, man. Like over here. definitely still working out way too many kinks to get too involved with tandeming and everything with the car. Still trying to figure out the oil stuff that's going on. It sounds like the oil might have thinned out a little bit. That last layout though was so bumpy that it actually clearanced my fenders. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I've got like a very odd slight roll in back now, which is kind of funny. Poor wrap's starting to come off though. It hasn't been my best day with the Skyline. We'll talk about it more in a little bit. Right now, we're gonna use the nice hose, courtesy of Raceway Park, to give the Skyline a little bath because we're actually going to a car show early tomorrow morning. That's gonna be very interesting. Look how gross these wheels are. So satisfying washing. The livery with the foam cannon does look pretty cool. I dig it. I would say like performance-wise in terms of power and suspension, other than crunching the fenders a bit, which they so happily made their own clearance for us. The Skyline performed great, except for the blow-by issue. Now I know this is a common RB thing, but I do think this is a little bit over the top. We were literally every 2 laps filling up an entire catch can, which wouldn't be that big of a problem, but then the oil would start to get really low, so we had to keep going into the pits, draining the catch can, which was conveniently easy because it was underneath the fender, and adding more oil. But the thing is, that's not fun going off track like every 2 laps. I'm curious what you guys think might be causing it. I don't know if it has to do with something with it being mounted low, but I've been told that that has nothing to do with it. The only things that I could think of that could be potentially resulting in it, I know the engine was built loose. Either maybe it was built too loose, or maybe I have some sort of issue with my rings and they aren't seated properly and I'm getting a lot of blow-by there. Potentially it could be more of a head issue with all the oil getting stuck in the head. I do have that Nitto oil pump that pumps a very high volume of oil that would get kind of stuck up in the head at high RPMs and then would go down into the catch can. We did have the restrictors and the bigger oil passages made, so that shouldn't be as big of a problem, plus the head drain in the back of the head. So I don't really know. All I know is this kind of stinks, and the only real solution I can think of at the moment that my friend Lee recommended, apparently a lot of you guys in Australia just route the catch can back to the pan, which would in theory be smart because then we're not losing oil. However, when you run E85, I don't know if you Aussies run E85, but it thins the oil out and it makes it not so good. So if we did end up doing that, A, we'd have to pull the oil pan, which is kind of annoying, and B, we'd have to change the oil more often. So had a great day and like shredded with the Skyline, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get as comfortable with it as I wanted to and get to tandem with some of my friends just because, well, literally I would do 2 laps and then come off track, and I never really got to get in a groove with anyone. But I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this thing put to good use. I told you guys I was washing it for a car show. Tomorrow I am going to this charity car show that a place called Candlewood Marina in Brookfield, Connecticut puts on. And all the proceeds go to my dad's nonprofit organization that's for disabled people that want to learn how to water ski. I'll put the flyer here, and if you guys want to learn more about it, the link will be in the description. If you're watching this video, it's probably going on right now, so if you live far away, you probably can't make it to it. But I'm gonna try to upload as early as I can, so if you guys want to see the Skyline, oh, it's probably a bunch of older guys with like 60s cars and classic cars and stuff, so I just thought it'd be funny to bring the Skyline and show my dad a real good time. But tomorrow's video should be fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Massive thank you to Stonebeck for letting me be a part of this track rental, and all the guys at E-Town and Raceway Park and Club Loose, everyone. So it was a great time. Bye bye.